Got it. Okay, does this
Madam
work?
Clerk, Madam Clerk, it started right now, the video?
Yes, the video has started, Constance.
Well, I know I'm asking mail, okay.
Are you joining us via Zoom?
Well, as soon as you start the meeting.
Oh, okay, okay. No, that's fine. It's just because I was seeing,
Well, there's only you that we can see right now, Councillor Fisher, Councillor Denis, and Madam Clerk. So
yes.
the rest is dark.
Can't see you, Councillor Lees.
No, I know. I'm waiting for the other one.
Oh,
I don't want to make competition with what's there. I'm going to wait till everybody's there and I'll compete with that.
Okay, we get them done. Got it. We have 6:30.
yeah.
Okay. So we are 6:30, I believe, Melanie, just confirming? Okay. Okay, well, thank you. Welcome to council meeting of Tuesday, October 5th. Bienvenue à la réunion du conseil de mardi le 5 octobre. Are there any declaration of pecuniary interest? Aucune déclaration d'intérêt pécuniaire? None? A mover and a seconder for the addendum. Councillor Chris, Councillor Yvonne.
It is moved by Councillor Fisher and seconded by Councillor Duhaime. Be it resolved that the addendum for the meeting of council held on October the 5th, 2021 be approved as presented.
Any objections? Aucune objection? None? Carried. A mover and a seconder for the agenda. Conseiller Léo, Conseiller Yvonne.
It is moved by Councillor Millet and seconded by Councillor Duhaime. Be it resolved that the agenda for the meeting of council held on October the 5th, 2021 be adopted as presented.
Any objections? Aucune objection? Conseiller Lise.
Oui, moi, Madame la mairesse, je ne voterai pas encore pour l'agenda ce soir, basé sur les mêmes choses que la dernière rencontre, mais j'ai une clarification à faire ce soir, c'est regardant l'annonce dans la tribune, qui was followed by email. We confirmed Monsieur Barbeau, our CEO, sent an email to the Tribune, which is okay. I have no issue with that. But some of the facts in his memo doesn't match the reply. The question that he asked Mr. Brian and the response that Mr. Brian said to him is right. But the only thing is that I want to clarify, which I will clarify with the Tribune also, is that when Mr. Brian asked me, when I called him, it was specifically, first of all, on the September the 16th at 13 hours. And I only received the interpretation of Monsieur Barbeau on an email the next day on September the 17th. So I did not lie. And Tribune did not say that I lied, but they said that I knew, that Monsieur Barbeau said that I knew about it, which I did not know. Also, when I called Monsieur Brian, it was regarding the quorum, obviously, but it was not regarding the interpretation because we all have our interpretation. And I was very satisfied with the one that I have, and it was clear in my mind. But there were one thing that I was not sure about it, and I called them, And could not answer me because it was not really part. My question to him was because we have a counselor that was asked to leave at that meeting. And the meeting was stand adjourned after that. My question to him, so would he be able to return to the next meeting? Because that's what the procedure said, that it's stand adjourned till next meeting. And he said, well, is it in your procedure? And I read the procedure. So he said, well, it might be silent, but it's not there. So when he said that, I knew it was not there, obviously, but I wanted to see what he would say. And at that point of time, yes, he recommended me, if I want to further, when something is silenced, to verify the Roberts rule, which I did not have to do because it was not there. It was not, but I still think that that's the way it should be. If something stand adjourned, meeting is not over, in my book, but I don't make the law, and I feel that the law doesn't protect us, but that's okay. That's not the first time I get that impression anyways. But I will send something to the Tribune to clarify that. And the last point I want to make on the last meeting, the reason why, and it's very, very clear. I mean, obviously, I don't understand why that we could not have 3 times special meeting because of whatever, no attendance, cannot make it, whatever, lack of quorum to finish something that we had started in May of this year, that we were blamed. And I say we, because there's always, like, it seems, a group that has been blamed for everything that's going wrong, that we were trying to stall the process, that we did not want to go in camera and blah, blah, blah. And they had 3 chances to finish it and try to get it over with. So hopefully tonight we will be able to do it, because even if I don't vote for it, I'm not saying that the meeting's not going to happen. I'm only 1 vote. But if it goes past 9:30, I will vote as usual, as other councillors vote for that matter, because we were not the only one that did not vote
Okay.
to go beyond. So thank you very much, Madam Mayor. So my vote is no. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Lise. Are there any other objections pertaining to the agenda? None? Carried. Before we move on to committee, since we have entered into the meeting, I did inform Councillor Rowley, due to the fact that, and it's unfortunate, but due to the fact that he had been expelled from the last meeting to be permitted to retake the seat, that there would be an apology that would be requested to council. So I'm asking you, Councillor Rowley, to provide the apology to members of council to be able to retake your seat.
Madam Mayor, I was evicted from my seat on the 7th, and then on the 21st, I participated in the meeting. So as far as I'm concerned, I am participating in this meeting, and I will not apologize.
Councillor Rowley, I'm not asking for a debate. We did not have the meeting. If you look at the article in the Tribune, the meeting was canceled. And to be able to retake your seat, due to the fact that verify our procedural bylaw, and I'm convinced that probably you had the discussion with the CEO, and I'll be also asking an apology from the members that left the meeting without consent. And it's unfortunate. And you know what? The rules do specify that under 5.1.10. And those are the consequences. And as mayor, if I don't apply the rules, it means that at any other given time, anyone can leave the meeting without consent and it would be okay and there'd be no consequences. So right now I'm asking you to provide an apology to council based on the fact that you were expelled due to the behavior that was not acceptable.
You are requesting an apology so that I can regain my seat at council. I will not, for the following reasons. My constituents has indicated that I was correct in asking for fair treatment at the table when other councillors are commenting during a recorded vote, which it contravenes our municipal bylaw. You can appreciate that when one has to endure lopsided treatment of rules, it gets frustrating. Once again, I am not apologizing. You will have to rule accordingly and decide whether you wish to further delay the business of the corporation.
Well, you know what? I'm not getting into a debate. An apology is asked. Le 7 septembre, tu as agi dans un comportement qui était non respectueux. La
You did also,
politique de
Madam Mayor.
procédure, Councillor Rowley, if you do not wish to apologize, you do not retake your seat. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
I will not leave.
Well, you know what? And the other members also have to provide a public apology for violating the rules, for leaving the meeting without consent. So I'm waiting for apology, and if there's no apology by the 4 members, it's unfortunate. Like I say, you know what? There has to be some rules that are being applied to and that we need to respect to be able to move forward. Otherwise, it's going to be a free-for-all at every meeting. So, Conseiller Rowley, you refuse to apologize. The meeting stands adjourned until you do remove yourself from the meeting. Now, I ask the other 3 members, are they willing to step up to the plate and provide a public an apology to council for leaving the meeting, violating the rules, and leaving the meeting without consent? Conseiller Dan?
Madam Mayor,
No, she called Dan.
What?
Madam
No,
Mayor,
yeah.
if the meeting is adjourned, we have no business.
No,
dealing
I
with other
said
issues.
we stand adjourned until Conseiller Rowley leaves the meeting for refusing to provide
So we're
an
adjourned.
apology to council.
We're adjourned. I had the floor, Council. Madam Mayor, I would like an explanation whether you're correct in your interpretation on whether we have to.
You know what? You know what?
No,
Conseiller Dan.
I want, and then you're going to cut me off again. Bullying is not right. And the thing is, we should have the CAO tell us whether we have to apologize. That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay, I'm going to take the copy of the article at the Tribune, which is
No.
dated September
Madam.
15th. I
No,
will
Madam.
comment,
Madam
Conseiller
Mayor,
Dan, you wish to have the information.
Madam Mayor,
Conseiller Dan,
I would like the interpretation by the CAO. That's all I'm asking for. Are you going to cut
okay,
me
and
off?
I'm giving you exactly what I read from the CEO, okay? I believe that our bylaw speaks to the fact that the mayor could demand an apology for leaving the meeting without consent. That's all that our procedural bylaw indicates. And if you read our procedural bylaw 5.1.10, it is
I don't
clear.
think it's right.
So there is no
you're
apology
fluffing it
that wishes to be provided.
You're fluffing it off again, Madam Mayor.
I am not. And
Yes,
you
you
know
are.
what? If there's
You're
no
bullying.
apology,
This is
this meeting is adjourned.
This is bullying.
It's not bullying.
You are bullying.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Bonsoir.
So Denis doesn't get his bridge. Thank you.
Oh.
That's awful.
Oh, that's awful. Conseiller Dan. man.
Wow, Mr.
Yeah,
Where are you, Mr. Counselor?
yeah, well,